Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Nier Replicant. My name is Oz. Today we are back at Seafront, and we have a bunch of stuff to do here, including our main quest actually. And this is it right here. This person, we need to talk to him for Popola. Let's avoid that for the time being, as we have a great many things to do in this. Maybe you can see it from the map as quests pop up as we start to go forward. But yeah.
I could stare at the sea all day and never get bored.
Nice. Good on you for appreciating the small things, Nier. But yeah, our problems start with this gentleman over here. So, we were tasked with finding 7 blowfish. I already did that. Let's see what's up.
I got the fish.
Fine work, my apprentice. Fine work indeed. Well, as promised, here's your next lesson.
By the way, Pops, what are you doing with all these fish?
Huh? I'm eating them. What else would you do with such tasty morsels?
Oh,
Your fishing skill has improved. The quest Fisherman Gambit Part 2 is complete. So, here's the deal. He's going to keep giving us quests. I think the last one for this part of the game is 5. And one of the quests that we have, Bon Appetit, requires that we complete all of them in order to complete it. So, I'm going to keep talking to this man, and I'm going to go do all of those quests off screen. And I'll be back in like 3 days or something, so yeah, see you in a little bit. Let's start accepting these.
Huh? Oh, right. Next assignment. Go and catch me 7 rainbow trout, would you?
How on earth can one man possibly consume this much fish without growing weary of his diet?
What I don't eat, I sell. But I can eat a lot. Now get moving, apprentice. Them fish won't catch themselves.
I've learned from my past mistakes. This time I shall be silent. Why, those fish will have no idea that...
shh! You're scaring them away.
Oh, right.
I've got the fish.
Well, scratch my back and call me Sally. Them's some rainbow trout, all right. You're getting better, young one. But this next technique is a tough one to learn. Best steel yourself. Fine work, son. Fine work indeed. I knew you'd make a good apprentice.
Let me rest.
I did not imagine fishing to be such an extreme activity.
You've come far, my apprentice, but now the real fishing begins. This time I got a hankering for 5 bream. Go catch 'em.
You're really quiet, Vice.
The fish will be scared away otherwise, no?
Yeah, but it's just weird.
May I talk freely then?
No.
Then what would you have me do?
Shh! You're scaring him away! Here's your fish.
Well, swab the deck and call me Ishmael. I knew you could do it. Hand him over, whippersnapper.
I think these are worth more on the open market than the rainbow trout I caught earlier.
Worth ain't squat. It's what you learn from the catch that matters. Now stop all this fool talk about your wallet and get to practicing.
Hey, Pops. What does sprinting 20 kilometers have to do with fishing?
You won't be catching anything with them scrawny little stick limbs. We gotta get you buffed up. The next assignment is 5 black bass. Go and give it everything you got, apprentice.
I trust that you are not abusing our labors for the purpose of easy profit, old man.
Oh, and would a little compensation be a bad thing? I'm teaching invaluable techniques here, you floating magazine.
Lies! It is clear that money is your ultimate goal, and Grimoire Vice is not to be referred to as a mere periodical. Perhaps I could use some of my magic to scoop the fish from the water.
Wait, you can do that?
If I can establish a line of sight with the fish, then yes.
Well, can you?
No.
Back to fishing then.
Indeed.
I'm back with those fish, Pops.
Well, raise the mainsail and call me Cletus. That's some nice work, youngster. Keep it up, and you just might have a chance of catching the fish.
Which fish?
Perhaps the day'll come when I tell you. Now, let me show you the next technique. You're on a whole different level now, you wee minnow. Don't you agree?
Oh, I've certainly improved. But I still feel like your training is way harder than it needs to be.
Ain't no shortcuts in life, son.
Your fishing skill has improved. The quest Fisherman's Gambit Part 5 is complete. So, as you can see, no more quests from him. What's up, old man?
Here we are, a stone's throw from the ocean. Not a single man in town knows how to fish properly.
Yeah. So now that we are done with that, I originally intended to do a montage of sorts with all of the fishing things and put that into the side quest episode for Seafront. However, I wanted to showcase more of the fishing and it ended up kind of long. So this episode is now officially only fishing. And since we're kind of done with all of the fishing side quests, however, we still have the Bon Appetit one to deal with. And that will require us to fish some rather inconvenient fishes. And they are all right here, so let's get down to it. And yes, I have some sardines. So we need to find sharks. And the deal with sharks is that we find them here in the pier, and we use the sardines as lure, as our bait. And this also allows me to just fish a little bit more. And I'm not gonna fish all of them on camera, but at least a few. And yeah, it allows me, whoa. Yep, that was it. You landed a shark. Awesome. And this allows me to basically go over my biggest gripe with the fishing in this game, which is the fishing specific music. It's a real shame that they felt the need to, whoop. Your bait was eaten, okay. Let's try that again. It's a real shame that they felt the need to replace the music with the combat fishing music. It's just, I don't know, I kind of get it because it's a more active system than it was in Automata. In Automata, you would just basically press a button and you would land the fish automatically, which meant that the game had no real difficulty by itself. It was simply a random number generator. But here there is like the minigame, it requires some minimal amount of skill. Another shark, nice. And the battle, quote unquote, music can be appropriate in its own way, but it is still a shame that it... Whoa, I caught something that I should not. Yeah. Yep. That was too big for us. So it's still a shame that due to the battle music, we can't just listen to the soundtrack of wherever it is that we are fishing in. And that's too bad. Because like if I could just fish with the music of Seafront in the background, I would probably find fishing to be a lot more enjoyable. But here we are anyway. Yeah. Those are my general thoughts on fishing. I feel like there is a lot working against this minigame. But I don't know, it's not so bad. It got a really bad rap, but it's fine. It's okay. I guess that'll be this or this or that for this episode. It was kind of short, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'll deal with the rest of this by myself, and I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, take care, and bye-bye.